If you are a man, in this video I'll tell you how you find your purpose, how you rediscover your own path if you feel lost. And there are only two ways to practice austerity and to challenge yourself. What do I mean by austerity? Basically, it's to detox from all the worldly things, from all the distraction, from all the noise that are impeding you to hear the voice, the inner voice. Whether it is to spend more time in nature, whether it is to go by yourself a couple of days with the bare minimum for a week or for how long you can afford, or just to do all those things that are in our day-to-day life, or better to say, not to do all those things that we are doing and that we are taking for granted. We think they're normal, but they're not. They are actually poisoning us. So it is not to eat too much. It is not to go out too much. It is not to indulge in pleasure. It is not to scroll. It is not to consume content. It is just to sit with yourself. Instead of reaching for the phone all the time. Instead of checking the emails or the messages if someone has texted you, or thinking about, oh, I could text someone, I could text this girl, I could text this friend, so I do something, I keep busy, I do something with life. No, you have to sit quietly, because you are with all these things, you're running away from something you need to face. You need to be courageous and sit with yourself, no matter what. So when you take a shit, don't take your phone. Don't open a magazine. Whatever you do, just be there. Don't keep yourself busy thinking about what you do next, the project you're working on, the past. We have to start living in the present moment. Only the present moment can reveal us, our true purpose, our direction in life, and help us get back on track. And as a male, as men, that generally speaking we have a muscular essence. We do this through discipline ourselves, through mastering ourselves, with all these things that I've talked about and that you can think of, because there are others, of course, and through challenge. So whether it is to take a cold shower, whether it is to go and talk to a stranger, whether it is to, but mainly physical, whether it is to get into the ocean in winter, whether it is to have a fight, whether it is a fight, I mean just go to a gym, whether it is to do some parkour and break some jumps, to do some mountain climbing, all these things that are forcing us to stay on the here and now, because there are consequences. If you're fighting, for example, you cannot afford to wander in the past and in the future. You're there, because otherwise you will get hit, you will get knocked out. Same with climbing, same when you are when you are doing parkour, same when you get into the cold will bring you in the here and now. It's all a matter of coming back to this moment. And we have to have this mentality also in our daily life. If you say something, you better do it. This is where our confidence mainly comes from. If we say something, we do it. So how do we discipline ourselves? Because in a sport and in all those areas that I've talked about, there are consequences, but in our daily life there are not. So it's like you have to make them up. For example, if you say something, talked about it with a friend and say that if you're not going to do it, you're gonna give it $100, $1,000, $10,000, whatever it is in your pocket, meaning that you will pay attention to what you're doing. So these are the main things how we can truly find our purpose. Stay silent, stay quiet, no stimuli, no distraction. You can do this at home, you can do this in the forest, I don't care, you choose, but you can do it. And when you learn to sit with yourself and to face what you need to face, because with all these things, with all this noise, we're running away from something that we have to face, we're afraid to face. When you sit with the fear, and when you love it, and when you love it through it, and when you go through it, you will find your own way. But if you're caught up in the worldly things, in all these shining objects that they want you to believe you need those things and you're supposed to do those things and so on, you will never find your true way, your true path, your purpose. You will just live a life that is not really your life. Let's be honest. So stay silent. How to say? Choose solitude. This doesn't necessarily mean that you really have to be alone all the time, but figure it out what solitude is for you. Fix your habits. Take back the power of your words. Say what you do what you say, walk the talk. And you will change your frequency, a frequency that will show you what is inside. Because if you're staying on your comfort zone, on these worldly things that are not really yours, you are on the surface and you need to get down deep within you. Austerity and challenge will mold your frequency, and when you are aligned to your inner frequency by doing also these outer things, your vision will become clear and you will know what to do. If you need support, direct support in this journey, my email is down below in the description. Thank you for watching. I'll see you at the next one. As always, peace, love.